last chance. Yes, it's my last chance for the Nationals tonight. Oh, I need you by me, beside me, to guide me and to hold me, to scold me, because when I'm bad, I'm so bad. So come on, baby, dance, dance, dance. Come on, baby, let's dance. Come on, baby, let's dance tonight. Yes, it's my last dance for love. Yes, it's my last chance at romance tonight. Oh, I need you by me, beside me, to guide me, to hold me, to scold me, 'cause when I'm bad, I'm so bad. So come on, baby, dance, dance, dance. What? Come on, baby, let's dance, dance. Come on, baby, let's dance tonight. Okay, hey, this is Auntie, and I am coming out here to do So Sharp. Okay, now yesterday I gave you all an introduction to the new TV show on Lifetime that's called So Sharp, featuring Todd Sharp, who is the coach of the Louisville University Lady Bird dance team. Okay, now I know a lot of you all have not watched this show, but this is why I'm trying to tell y'all that I need y'all to watch it. So what I figured that Auntie would do is come out here live and in living color to get you all up to snuff, up to speed on what has been going on with the girls. Okay, now my ponytail is not long enough, hey boo, for the routine that they just finished doing. But god damn it, it is what it is until it is what it ain't. Okay, now I can take something, flip it around, rub it down, oh no, okay, and make my ponytail like the little young girls, since all of them have, you know, so much weed at the house that they stayed in was just completely flammable. You didn't have to light a match, because if you lit a match, it'll blow up from all the hair weave and extensions that were in the room. But anyway, Auntie digress, and we're going to go ahead on. First of all, I want to say, if this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. If you haven't done that already, okay. For all of you all who have been with me for the long haul, from the very beginning, from the very conception of my page, thank you so much. I enjoy you all, and you know I love y'all too. Stitches, bitches. Okay, and to all of you all who have just recently joined my family, thank you so much. Love you all so much. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go head on and get into this musical dance routine and this musical dance show called So Sharp. Okay, so we open up this episode of So Sharp with the girls, okay? The girls are in, you know, Todd's got them all together. This is a new routine. This is a new show, you know, that they've got to do their thing too, right? So he's always looking for that center girl. And y'all know that everybody is competing for that spot in the center, okay? Because this is where the girls wants to be. They wants to be in the center. Now, like I told you yesterday in my review, Kobe, the little black girl, she lost her center spot last week. This week, we're going to see if she gets it back. I can tell you right now, she didn't. So anyway, this is a sassy, jazzy kind of dance, you know what I'm saying, where you gotta have like the snap and the crackle and the pop, and you got to have like a long ponytail. Okay, so Auntie would not have made the cut. Okay, all right. So anyway, you know, they all competing. Marissa, the one who calls herself the bitch, Todd's favorite, is competing anyway. Hey, boo! She's competing, and she's like, you know what? I got to get this center spot. I'm going to dance. I'm going to give it to him. I'm like, ah! She's doing everything to get the center spot. So Todd looks at all the girls. He looks over to the coach. You know, the other coach that's with him, the black woman. And he's like, how's Kayla? Well, you know, Kayla, she all right, you know. I see something in her. I don't really. What about Gabrielle? She looking a little lame. I mean, look like she got a hook on her hand and some weights on her legs. She just don't look good. Yeah, she don't. What about Chloe? Well, Chloe is out of it because basically she came to me and told me she didn't know the routine. Really? Why didn't she know the routine? Well, she told me she didn't feel like looking at it. So Todd said, you know what, basically I don't feel like washing my fat ass in the morning, but I do, so I ain't stinking. So anyway, he got this little note. He put it in his back pocket. He let the girls dance and everything. You know what I'm saying? He decides that he's going to pull this girl named Rachel. Rachel is going to be the one that's going to get the center spot. So he's like, okay. You know, after they finish and everything, you know, Kobe finds out that she doesn't have the center spot, but Rachel do. Rachel, you know what I'm saying? She like that. But get your freak on. Get your freak on. Get your freak on. Okay? So she finds out she's happy as I don't know what. Coach Todd pulls Gabrielle to the side and says, you know what, Gabrielle, you've been with the team for a long time. I really want to give you an opportunity. But goddamn, you can't dance, baby. I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the amount of peroxide that you're putting in your hair. I don't know if it's the amount of weave that you're wearing. But something is holding you back from doing your best. And so I can't put you up there with the rest. So she's like, okay, you know, I'll try to lighten up, you know, on the peroxide and the bleaching of my hair and everything. I can't promise you nothing, but I will try. So at the end of that, she's like, you know, I'm glad that Todd said something to me because that means that he sees potential in me. Okay. Anyway, so then he says a public announcement like he always do with his shady self. And he says, you know, some of y'all girls not looking that great. Good routine. I'm going to go ahead on and pick who's going to be the center girl, and I'm going to pick positions. Drum roll. Brrr. Rachel. Marissa, you're going to be on her side. Boop. What? Why do I have to be on the side of her? I should have got the center spot. Oh, well. I'll take what I get. Kobe, left side. Then he calls all the rest of the girls. So he got one spot left. He says, you know what? I want to do, you know, blah, blah, blah. Yada, yada, yada. I want to, you know, this particular girl that I wanted to get a spot to, that I thought would be worthy to have this last little spot. You know, she decided that she wanted to be a smart ass. And said she ain't gonna learn the routine. So although I would have given it to her because she's a smart ass, she ain't getting it. Such and such and such, you got the last spot. Gabrielle's up against the wall. She's devastated. She's devastated. She can't believe that she still got looked over. See, as I said, Gabrielle has been looked over not only her freshman year, her sophomore year, but now into her junior year. She just can't get a break from Todd. Maybe she needs to get a break. Be an honorable, you know, dancer. Anyway, I digress. So, you know, they're walking all out and everything. And, you know, so Kayla, who is a sister, elder sister of Chloe. Chloe is a freshman and Kayla is a junior. They go out to the car and she was like, girl, did you say something to somebody about not learning the routine and how you ain't feel like... Let me think. Did I say anything to... Look, you need to keep your mouth shut. Wait a minute. I should be able to complain and say what I want to say. This is America, so I can say what I want to say. No, the hell you can't, because whatever you say, it's going to reflect on me. You all, everybody on the team don't like your ass. I don't care whether or not they like me or not. And you know what? You got the nerve, Kayla, to say something to me about it when you haven't been such an honorable team player. Wait a minute. Damn it. I know you not bringing nothing up in my face about what I did in the past. I'm telling you right now, you overstepping your bounds, little sister. She was like, okay, whatever. You think I'm overstepping my bounds? I tell you what you can do. You can kiss my... Okay. So anyway, they get in the car. They drive off. Basically, Kayla is telling Chloe, shut up. You already got a strike against you. For last week, when you sat there and said, if I don't go to nationals, I'm leaving and going back to California. Now this week, you goes up and tells the assistant coach that you didn't feel like looking at the tape and learning the dance. But yet and still, you feel like you're worthy of having a spot. Girl, bye, sit down, girl. Girl, I will take your place. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because I can be sassy and everything. I might be winded in a mug at the end of it, but I could take your place. So anyway, Marissa, you know, goes around. She tells everybody, you know, hey, I want to have this little slumber party and everything at the house, but I'm only inviting those girls who I think are going to nationals. So you're invited, Michelle. You can come. Michelle's like, well, what about Gabrielle? She was like, who? Who is Gabrielle? Girl, look, you lucky you getting a damn invitation. Like I said, this is for the girls that I believe are going to nationals. I got a feeling you may be going. So you know what? You're invited. Don't bring your hand-me-down girl. Okay. All right. So next we see Todd with his friend Patrick, who is a personal trainer and all of that kind of good stuff. He's telling him that he feels like a failure as a father and a failure as a husband. Unbeknownst to me, he was married for 23 years and got a divorce. He says that, okay. He says that his sons, he believed, went through a lot of ridicule as a result of the divorce. Now, what I don't know is what his sexual preference is. I was guessing, but I think I was wrong. I don't know. But why would your sons go through a lot of ridicule because you and your wife divorced after 23 years? Now, I know in little southern towns sometimes that may be a big thing, you know what I'm saying? When Mr. Jones and Miss Jones get a divorce after they've been married for 25 years. But I'm curious. I'm a little curious about, you know, what's really going on. He goes on to explain his relationship with Marissa and how he trained Marissa's sisters, 3 of her sisters, including her. Well, no, that's 4. And then he talks about how her dad and Patrick were really there for him. So we see what the connection is between him and Marissa. It's more than what Marissa has led on to be. So, Todd, thank you for clearing that up, because Marissa's running around and telling everybody, you know, that she's the bitch of the team and that everybody's jealous of her and stuff like that. The only person so far that I see that is jealous of her is Gabrielle. Gabrielle wants to be her. She wants to skin her. She wants to eat her. She wants to do everything. Okay? And we're going to go into that. So the next day we see them. They come back, you know, for rehearsal and everything, because they only got a couple of more days, you know, before it's time for the show. So, you know, they out there, they dancing and everything. And the girl that got the center spot, she ain't doing too damn good. Not at all, really. So He's like, wow, do you see her? I mean, are we seeing the same thing? I mean, she missing steps. She dragging and everything. But look at Marissa. Marissa is popping it. What I can say is he was telling the truth. Marissa was popping that thing. But guess what? So was Kobe. Kobe was popping it too. So in the routine, they have to pull their hair. You know, they got to do some kind of routine. And they've got to, you know, have their hair into the routine. Like I said, I wouldn't have made it. Okay? I wouldn't have made it. But I would have put something on here. You know what I'm saying? I would have wrapped something around here, colored up, you know, touched up my grays and everything. And I done got the hell on out there in front of the whole crowd at Louisville University and been like, what? Oh, ah, okay. All right, so Auntie gonna calm down. So anyway, he gives them one more chance to do the routine again because him and the other coach are looking to see, are we seeing what we think we're seeing? Girlfriend arms was sloppy. She looked a hardtail mess. She wasn't keeping up. So he was like, look, I already told y'all that everybody's spot ain't guaranteed. It ain't, hey! Everybody's spot ain't guaranteed. So I tell you what, boo, you done lost your spot. Marissa, y'all go ahead and change places. She devastated. She is devastated. Like life as she knew it is over. Now, I used to run track. I used to do all that kind of stuff. But I don't ever really remember being devastated like that. You know what I'm saying? If you pick somebody else to run the 500-yard relay, I don't care. I'm here to do what I got to do. See, I was one of them cross-country runners. You didn't have many people when I was coming up in junior high school. You see what I'm saying? I ain't even going to say what year because y'all going to laugh. But when I was coming up in junior high school, I was a long distance runner. I could run for miles and for hours. Even though I'm fat like this, I still could run. You know what I'm saying? It may be about 3-4 miles. It ain't like I used to do when I was doing 26 miles and stuff like that. But Auntie still got a little bit of run in her. Yeah, she do. She still got a little bit of run in her. Don't underestimate Auntie. Okay. Anyway, y'all, let me go back. Let me stay focused. All right. So, Marissa gets the spot. Girlfriend's out there boo-hoo crying. Everybody around her, they hugging her and everything. And Marissa's like, dang. Usually it'd be like a celebration and everything when somebody get the center spot. But I ain't getting no celebration because everybody over there patting her on. Girl, how unsympathetic and incompassionate can you be? God dang, girl. You could have at least had some compassion for her and come to find out she was one of your good girlfriends that was invited to the slumber party. You could have had a little bit more compassion, Marissa. Come on now. We know everybody be fighting for the center spot, but golly, the girl is hurting. Her life is over. She's devastated. She's lost. Okay? She's lost and turned out. Okay? She sees you as her hero, her shero. She mad at you, but she'll get over it. So anyway, after that, you know, they running their mouth. She talking about how much she hate Todd. Todd is like, look, I'm telling y'all, don't talk under y'all breath because I got bionic ears. I can hear everything you saying. She was like, I don't give a rat's boop what he think and what he hear. I'm hurt and I'm devastated. And so they go out. So we see Marissa, Kobe, all the it girls out having lunch. Michelle brings Gabrielle and her other girlfriend. Michelle. When you gonna realize, boo, Gabrielle is not a stocking stuffer. She is not a pocketbook. She's not an accessory. She's not, I mean, come on, damn. Have your own individuality. You cannot save the world. And you can't save Gabrielle. Gabrielle can't dance. And her hair is too bleached up. She doesn't have the look. Leave her alone. So anyway, they come in. Gabrielle got a problem because she's sitting in the back table. Boo, you wasn't invited. So how you gonna be mad because you're not sitting at the table with the popular girls? So then she's gonna sit up there and say, well, I'm gonna have to find me a way over there. Girl, sit down. So anyway, they all talking. Kobe's in a conversation with Marissa. They like this. I see you, you see me, we see each other. Gabrielle comes over, sits down in the middle of the thing. Kobe's talking full-fledged in the middle of a paragraph. And she starts talking about, well, I understand you're having a party at your house. And I was wondering if I could come with Michelle. So Marissa's looking like, what? What is going on? What are you talking about? And she's like, oh, she was like, I was listening to Kobe. What is it? Well, you know, you're having a party and a slumber party, and I wanted to know if I could come. So Michelle from the back table, she yells up, come on, Marissa. You know she gotta be invited. She was like, look, I don't have a whole bunch of couches at my house. Only got 3 sofas for the slumber party that people could stay on. So at the end of the day, everybody was at the table was like, dang. Why would you, Gabrielle? Marissa don't like you. She doesn't like you. Get over it. Then she gonna go back to the table and tell Michelle, well, I just want her to make a decision on whether or not we're gonna like each other or not. She's never gonna like you. You're too needy. You're too desperate. You damn near stalking her. Don't nobody like you. Okay? So they leave and everything. They do what they do with the whoop whoop and the boop boop boop. So next we see Todd. He back at his house. He whining. He whining because he feel like he needs to be dating somebody. But he wants to lead by example. He says that he has to find somebody. He wants somebody to pick him up and take him somewhere and say, just pack a bag. I got the airline tickets and all of that. Todd, it may happen and it may not. But you know one thing you can do, Todd? Is you can stop grieving over what was and live. We all have had breakups. All of us have. But what you got to do is just move on with your life. Happiness, love, and all of that stuff will come. Just take your time. Wait on it. You just got out of a divorce. So anyway, you know, Patrick's sitting there and he's talking about he got to get the weight off. Let me tell you, Todd, I'm there with you on that, okay? I just looked at the scale this morning and I was like, good greasy grits. Okay? So anyway, next we see the girls. They at the slumber party. They having a good time. Girlfriend's talking about how she lost her spot and everything, and she was just glad that her and Marissa could remain friends. They go downstairs. They got Chloe with them, Kayla. They got all the little girls down there. And guess who comes through the door? Downstairs into the basement. Michelle. Dragging Gabrielle behind her. What the hell is going on? Gabrielle. Hey! How y'all doing? Let me just say this. There are a lot of differences in cultures. I'm trying to tell you what would not have happened in a black household. First of all, when you would have rung the doorbell, Gabrielle, a black mama would have checked your credentials at the gate. You wouldn't have got in, let alone got down to the basement, because we would have checked you and auntie. See, because we always got an auntie that's helping us with baby parties, bridal showers, going away parties, graduating preschool, kindergarten, elementary school, junior high school, senior high school, college, and the so on and the so forth. If mommy wouldn't have checked your credentials because she was in the back frying chicken and making potato salad, aunties would have checked your credentials. You would not have gotten down to the basement. Trust me on that. That is a culture difference. Because how the hell you got all the way downstairs in the basement when your name wasn't on the invite list? I can't understand that for the life of me. And Michelle, not only would she, hi boo boo, not only would she not have gotten in, you would have got spent around and sent out too. Because that's what we don't play. We don't play uninvited guests. And one thing about it is when you come through the door, if you got enough nerve to come through an African-American family door uninvited, trust me, you getting checked. And you might have to mess around and be rustling up in there. Rumbling in the jungling. Okay? I'm just saying. But anyway, she gets down to the basement. She has the nerve to sit herself up on a stool and talk about why she think it's unfair that she didn't get invited. And who the hell are they to not invite her? She has a right to be invited to somebody else's house. What? Girl, you have lost your mind. By the time you would have got that sentence out, that's if you made it down in the basement, but I already know you wouldn't have made it to the basement. But if you would have got that sentence out, World War IV would have been going down. I'm trying to tell you. How the hell you gonna come up in somebody else's house, you and Michelle, and tell them how wrong they was and how Marissa doesn't have the right to make a decision about who's gonna make it to nationals? Todd already basically said, Gabrielle, you ain't making it. You can't even get the center spot. Matter of fact, you can't even get a spot in front of the people at the damn college. How the hell do you think you're going to make it to nationals? You haven't made it this since sophomore year, boo. And I'm not trying to tear you down. I'm just trying to give you a reality check. You and Michelle. Michelle looking all greasy, hair looking all greasy. Girl, if you don't put some baby powder on that stuff and brush it down so you can, come on now. Michelle has the nerve to say, well, you know what, I take issue. I'm going to come on out and I'm going to let y'all know how I don't like that y'all didn't invite Gabrielle to the party. Half the team ain't here. Marissa was like, my mother said that I could have 20 people over here. That's it. So guess what? The whole team wasn't coming. If your house can fit 40 people, then you have it at your house. But right now, your ass is at my house. And you're going to do accordingly. Then they's talking about, you know, she this and she that. Some other girl, I don't even know where the hell she came from. I'm going to just give her girl number 7. Girl number 7 says, see, that's the thing. Gabrielle can run her mouth and say what she want to say about people. But at the end of the day, she can't back it up. How about that, Gabrielle? So it seems like you run your mouth. One thing I can tell is you a pot stirrer. That's what I can tell. You need a spoon? Anyway, long to the short of it, both of them leave. They left before they got put out. The black girl Kobe told him, this ain't Marissa being no bitch. This is Marissa being fair. It's Marissa's house. It's Marissa's mama house. And you ain't gonna come up in there and do whatever you want to do. So they out the door. So Kobe was like, so what? You gonna carry the beef too, Michelle? Michelle kept on walking. I just want to go home. Bye, boo. Bye-bye. See you. So the next day is the show. They got a full stadium, a sold-out game. And they got to go up there. Todd gets up in Marissa's face and basically tells her, I'm trying to tell you, don't make me regret changing it. The black girl, Kobe, she has a lot of weave. She has the nerve to tell them that she didn't think she had to put her hair up. Because if she lifts her weave up, it's going to show. You ever heard about you ever heard of lace front, lace back? You ever heard of hiding invisible? You ever heard of all of that? Because there are other ways that you can wear tracks in your hair as an African American girl and not have your tracks showing. They got women that'll make your hair look like it came with you from birth, boo. Let me tell you, you ain't been on YouTube? Go to YouTube. It's a whole lot of women out here that will show you tricks to the game on how to do your hair. How dare you embarrass black women and make it seem like because we have weaves in our hair that we can't wear our hair up in a ponytail. Girl, don't do that. You tried it. You tried it. God damn it, you tried it. But it didn't work. Because Todd said, how many of y'all did I tell y'all that y'all was going to have a ponytail in this routine? If you don't get that weave, that Kinkalon, that Remy, that Peruvian, that Brazilian hair up in a ponytail, up in this Monty Dottie, you ain't dancing. And you going to regret it if you embarrass me up out here. Wasn't that weave up in a ponytail? That's what I thought. Don't do that. You tried it. You didn't win. You lost. So anyway, they go out. Girlfriend, she's still a little bitter. She ain't the center, but she like, hey, I'm on the team. They go out. Gabrielle's talking about, I wish I don't feel good. I don't even want to be here. Don't come then. Don't come. See, what really embarrassed you? What really embarrassed Gabrielle, y'all, since I'm going to go ahead and tell the truth about it, was when Marissa was like, why would I invite you to this party when I'm talking to them about the Nationals? You tell me how it is to be on the floor at the Nationals. See, that cut. Now, was it dirty? Was it shady? Was it below the belt? I don't know. It's up for each individual to judge. But she was right about it. Plus, it was her damn house. Anyway, we at the routine. We at the competition. So we at the competition. They go out there and they do their thing. I'm going to tell you right now, Kobe was working that floor. Marissa, what you saying, boo? Hey, boo, was working that floor. The other girl, I see why you lost your spot. You was horrible. But anyway, I digress. They did their routine. The crowd went wild. They had a great routine. They came on in the back, and here come Todd with his drama-filled ass. You know, Kobe, your feet was flat. If we was trying to defend our national title, we may have come in 3 or 4. Hey! We may have. Then he said something to Marissa. Marissa, you ain't look good either. You had a couple of flaws in the thing. Then he tossed to Rachel. Rachel, your dancing was equivalent to somebody in a college basketball game dribbling the ball and walking all the way down court. That's how bad it was. Talking about knocking a bitch down while she down. Huh, Todd? Anyway, y'all, it was really good. You all have got to watch this show. Now, I know I have men followers. I know I do. But when I come out here and start talking about football, then the women going to have an issue because they going to want me to talk about this. So Auntie is an equal opportunity reviewer. This one right here is for the women. Men, try to get into it. Because when I'm out here talking about football, because let me tell y'all something. Auntie is a football fanatic. Okay. Now, the team that I be rooting for are the Washington Redskins. Y'all can go ahead and laugh. Get all your laughing out. Get it out. We sorry as hell. But I am a Redskins fan for life. I will never switch to another team. But I'm telling y'all, get into this show. It is drama filled. I need y'all to help me to find out what Todd is. What is his sexual preference? Is he gay? Is he not gay? Is he trying everything? I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I want to know. And I'm hoping that you all like this review. I thank you all so much for coming out, even though you ain't never seen the show. I appreciate you all for doing that. Now, tomorrow, I will be putting up my Shores of Sunset. Let me tell you why I've been hesitating on putting up Shores of Sunset. Because it doesn't seem like you all like it. Now, I do my reviews based on my comments and based on my views. If I don't get the views, then I don't do the reviews. Get it? I don't get... So if you don't view it, if people don't view it, then I don't review it. I'm going to do one more. I'm going to see how that goes. And then after that, I'm done with it. If it doesn't get the views that I wanted to get. Now, there's another show that's on TV. I need y'all to catch up with that one. Oh, excuse me. And that one is A Date with My Ex. I don't know how many of you all have seen that, but I've been trying not to review that show and trying not to look at it and trying not to get into it, but it's so good. And I haven't been able to help it. But anyway, I got to get ready to go, because I'm on mommy duty tonight, and y'all know where I'm going. Pick my daughter up from work. Keep us in y'all prayers. Thank you all for being here, for your support and your love. And I will chat with y'all on Sunday for our chat and nightcap. Talking all things. Okay? All things. Little Women L.A. Couples Retreat. Yes, we will be talking about Lila. Drunk tail getting thrown to the floor. We will be talking about Brianna having the nerve to give Lila advice about marriage, life, and the pursuit of girl, bye. We will be talking about that on Sunday. Y'all bring y'all favorite drinks, and we're going to cheers. I'm going to have a nice little song for y'all and everything. And we're going to do the damn thing. Love y'all. Bye. Mwah.